Hello, welcome to This American Girl Reads. My name is Kirsten. Today we are going to do a quick and fast deep dive into my biggest guilty pleasure when it comes to dolls. Everybody has a thing about dolls that they are the most excited about and the most interested in, and they just kind of can't help themselves when they come across it. I think for a lot of people it's doll food. Like, people think that doll food is super cute and super fun and they love it. For me, it's doll hats. I love doll hats. If an outfit comes with a hat, I am way more likely to want to get it. There's just something really special about hats. And my box of hats is currently super disorganized because I've been pulling out hats left and right for the summer. And I would like to today show you all the hats that I have in my collection. Again, we're going to go rapid fire, not a lot of deep thoughts here. And then I'm going to separate out my soft hats, my hats that don't have like any sort of shape that they need to maintain, and put them into a different box than the one I have here. Just because I have so many hats at this point that I don't want to have to pull out all of my structured hats anytime that I need to find a soft hat, because those are usually more towards the bottom. So with that, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to start first with hats that are actually currently on dolls, as you can see right here, because I want to show them to you, and then I want to get these dolls back on the shelf because I don't love having them so precariously perched here. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, first up here is Quinn, who is currently wearing the bucket hat from the cargo pant outfit from the 90s. I love this hat. I sought this hat out specifically because it is just so cute. I don't even love bucket hats that much, but this is super cute. We have McKenna here showing off a nice sparkly outfit, but more importantly, she is wearing the pink sparkly beret that was from either a Janie and Jack or Something Navy collab a few years ago. Love that, nice and sparkly. Covey is wearing a simple beanie from the Market Magic outfit from Maple Lee. Very basic, very simple. Joss is wearing the hat that goes to this Nova Scotia Sunrise, I think it's called, Maple Lee outfit. I love the little details on top. Nicole is wearing the her meat accessories hat with the the little grin pins that are stuck onto it. Very nostalgic for me, very much my childhood. Rebecca is wearing one of the newest hats in my collection because I was able to find one of my Grail outfits this year, except the shoes. This is Rebecca's summer outfit, and it comes with this lovely little hat, nice straw hat, which I insist that she wear cocked to the side because that just feels very Rebecca. It came in great shape. I'm very happy with it. She looks adorable. And then finally, for the dolls that are on hats, for the hats that are on dolls, I have Cecile here in her summer outfit with her bonnet. This is a really interesting one because it has flowers on one side, but not on the other, and that is actually what it is supposed to be, with this ribbon that goes all the way around. Very nice bonnet. All right, now we're moving on to the hats in my box. I have a lot of hats, y'all. So again, we're speed running this, and I'm just going to kind of separate them as I go so that I can I'm not going to put them away on video because that's tedious, but we're just going to show them all off. So I have Josefina's riding hat as part of her summer outfit. Has some nice detailing. I believe this beanie is from McKenna's like pink sweatpant outfit. I don't know the names of most of these, so you're just gonna have to roll with it. I'm gonna describe them. Good luck. There's that. I have this bucket hat, which I believe is from the fly fishing outfit. I have this cap, nice knit cap. This goes to the outfit that has like gray corduroy pants and some sort of like tunic-y top, like mid 2010s, early 2010, late 2000s, early 2010s Truly Me outfit. Again, don't know what it's called. This is a seamstress made homemade hat for something that my mom got me from a like rummage sale, flea market kind of thing. This is a repro of Samantha's like lawn party outfit. So this is the hat that goes to that. It's a very nice repro. I have Caroline's meat bonnet. It's in good condition, very nice shape. Again, my Caroline came new in box, so her hat was in good shape. I have this little beanie, and I think this one was Z Yang's specifically. I think this came with her accessory set. I love this. It has a fun fit to it. Molly's beret. This is the aviator hat for Molly's aviator outfit, which is also a very fun and adorable outfit. This is an off-brand, just random little beanie. I don't think it was one of those keychains that some people had years ago. Like there was these things that came on keychains or something. I don't think it's one of those. I think it's just a random off-brand big poof. I have Felicity's summer bonnet. Not in perfect condition here along the edges, but that's easily hidden. Ireland Traveler hat. This hat goes to Rebecca's play outfit. This is a much stiffer kind of weave and fabric than some of the other ones that I have. This is Samantha's hat, I believe, from her winter accessories. I have a couple that look like this, but this is her winter one. Samantha's, I mean. This is a Sophia's Paleontology Kit hat. I like it because it has a string, which means that, you know, the dolls can wear it around their neck, and that's nice. I like that. I like it when they have that. This is one of the meat outfit accessories from the 90s, the red vinyl jumper outfit. This was actually one of the hats that came with those meat accessories if you got a doll from that era. Here is the Maple Lee Paleontology hat. I love the little embroidery on the front with the tracks, and what I do like about this hat is it does have like these snaps on the side so you can change the shape of it. I just wish that it had a string to it. Also, does anybody know why? I love Maple Lee stuff. Don't get me wrong. This is not a complaint about Maple Lee at all. Why do they have so many super bright colors like this? I feel like half of the time when I see people unbox Maple Lee stuff, there's just so much brightness to it. I mean, it's nice, but I feel like this is something that a paleontologist could wear in the dark to be safe from, you know, cars. Please ignore the fact that my adult beverage in the background is slowly decreasing in levels. I'm an adult. I'm allowed. It's a Friday night when I'm recording this. All right, this hat is from Claudie's accessories, not like her meat accessories, but the hat box accessories, her jazz accessories. So this hat, I love this hat. I need to be able to use this hat more often. I think it's so cool. I do kind of wish it was an actual top hat. I know that wouldn't be era appropriate. This is era appropriate, but I really would love a doll top hat. I might be slightly obsessed with top hats though. I have 3, so this goes in the stiff ones. All right, this is from a 90s outfit. The oh, what's it called? It's the red, red romper one back, but it was in the 90s, so they didn't call it a romper back then. Culotte outfit, the culotte outfit. I'm very lucky that I have the pin that goes with it. I think this is just so cute. I have the hat from Covey's Wicked set, the Elphaba hat. I do like this, but I don't love it. I guess I wish it had a little more stiffness to it so it kept its shape better, but it's nice. I have the hat from Tiana's work dress set. Yeah, work dress set. This is a great hat. I really love the fabric of this. I like this material quite a bit. This was made by, I want to say Dream Marie Boutique, maybe? It came with a matching cardigan. I'll be sure to put in the description below. Wow, can you tell it's Friday night? I have no words. I am tired. I'll be sure to put in the description box the link to whichever seller made this, but I feel like it was maybe Dream Marie Boutique. Maybe. Very, very thick hat. Very heavy. I like it. This was made by Silly Monkey Doll Stuff. Beautiful construction. Very well made. I like the color. I have Claudie's bonnet from her sleep set. I love the idea of this, and I do like that it's pre-tied. I just wish it had a little more give to it to make it a little easier to get over her curls. I think that's a common complaint, but I think I would use this more often if I could feel more confident in getting it over her curls. This hat is from Caroline's winter outfit, her winter jacket, her winter coat. This is a beautiful shade of blue. I think she looks great in blue. I wish they had done more like jewel tones like this rather than pastels. This was made by Alouette's Nest and was designed for Claudie and is just like this really simple outfit, hat like this. This hat is from Felicity's tea lesson outfit, I believe. It's the yellow one that has some embroidery on it. This is the hat that goes with that. I have Rebecca's movie premiere outfit, she has two movie outfits, one to watch to the premiere and one that she wore in the movie. This is the one that she actually wore in the movie that she was in. This is an interesting hat. It's a weird hat. It doesn't fit very nicely on the doll, and the material is somewhat unpleasant to feel. I still love it. I still use it, but it's a weird hat. This is the hat for Samantha's beach swimming outfit. It's very cute. This is a Tenny hat. I have a couple of random Tenny things. I don't have Tenny, but I do have a couple of random Tenny things, and this is one of them. I actually love this hat. Last summer I put this on McKenna, I think I put it on McKenna and was like, oh, imagine a World by Us mystery series. And I promptly made myself sad because I feel like this is just like very, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? And McKenna rocks it. And she would totally solve mysteries wearing this hat. Rebecca's original meat outfit hat. I love this hat. I love this hat so freaking much. I love Rebecca's original meat outfit. It is top tier for me. I think literally because I think you may have seen my historical meat outfit ranking at this point, but love this hat. So great. The hat from Samantha's midi outfit. Claudie's winter coat hat. This little beanie came with the CYO outfit that had like the red flannel shirt. It was I think it was with the accessories, but it was paired with that kind of outfit in the CYO generator originally. Molly's rain hat. I love this thing. This is from my childhood collection, and this is just such a fun shape. Like, so accurate to the times, but just also so funny. So great. This little sailor hat is from that Truly Me outfit that has like a yellow sweater with a skirt. There's that. From the Birthstone outfit, the November month, citrine, I think. I do not know where I got this. I can't remember. I know I didn't buy it from an Etsy seller, but it's possible that an Etsy seller threw it in with a package, and I just don't remember which one. It's possible that this came with an eBay purchase, again, as an extra. I never specifically purchased this. It's cute. I really like it. It's just a simple beanie with an embellishment, but like a beanie beret kind of thing with an embellishment. It's really cool, but I have no idea where it came from, so I can tell you nothing. Kit's hobo outfit hat. I use this for a lot of my doll theater things, because you would not, amazing how many shows are in this time period where kids need to wear these hats. Melody's winter coat. Here's another one of these cloth knit cap things. I do not know which outfit this goes to. Feel free to answer in the comments. I can't remember. A baseball cap from the American Girl of Today, like, varsity coat set. Caroline's work outfit bonnet, mop cap rather. This is Melicity. I swear I've only had 2 sips of wine. I really swear I've only had 2 sips of wine. Otherwise I'd be a lot more red-faced right now. Felicity's meat mob cap from her second meat outfit, so her traveling outfit. So it has the purple. Samantha's bicycling outfit, version 2, not version 1. Claudie's meat hat. Courtney's hat from one of her accessory sets. You know, it's interesting. I hear a lot of complaints about this one because Claudie has big voluminous curls. How are you supposed to like get this over her curls? And I agree, because it's a much stiffer felt. So it doesn't have a lot of give to it. And you totally can get it on Claudie's head and get it to sit right. It's just, it takes a little more effort, and it does kind of crush her curls a little bit. I mean, they spring back, but it's still frustrating that you can't just get it. If they just made it a little bigger or out of a different type of material, this would have been fine. And interestingly, the same can be said about this hat from Courtney's collection, because it is also made of a stiff fabric, and Courtney has curls. So they like to give our curly-haired girls hats that make their lives miserable. Coming into the final stretch, and we are on sip number 3 of wine. This hat is from the Jaunty Jacquard set from Maple Lee. I got this recently. I didn't really do an unboxing or anything. I had bought it with all the rest of the Maple Leaf stuff that I got, but they accidentally sent me a wrong item instead. So I had to wait to get this in order to get the shipping corrected. This hat is from Ruthie's play outfit, which I largely use for Claudie. I could use it for Kit, and I do like it, but I for whatever reason, I think I've only put Kit in it once, and I usually put Claudie in it. Again, stiff hat, but at least Ruthie had soft curls rather than spiral curls, so it makes a little more sense. Rebecca's second meet outfit hat. While I love Rebecca's first meet outfit and hat more, I will say this is a very nice hat. It is well constructed, very nicely put together, some very nice embellishments and detail here. So while I do like Rebecca's original one more, just because of the style and the vibes, essentially, this is a great hat. Highly recommend it. Melody's meat hat. Cecile's meat hat, which sits very weird on her. You know, I never like it in the stock photos and stuff, but it is a very cool hat. Again, like some really nice trimmings on this. This is a velvet trim with this nice embellishment flower, and then the satiny ribbon. Like, very, very nice hat. People don't give her meat outfit enough credit. It's not as cheap as some of the other ones feel. Julie's summer outfit hat. Addie's meat bonnet. Ooh, that one just popped off my hand and went flying. Guess I'll grab that later. Molly's birthday crown, Kirsten's birthday crown, a homemade birthday crown that I made for Kirsten in desperation because I have her PC outfit, but it didn't come with the crown, so I actually ended up buying the birthday reproduction in order to get the crown and the boots. But yeah, here's my really crappy attempt at making a flower crown. I am not super crafty, as it turns out. Samantha's birthday ribbons, which I suppose I could probably actually keep these in my hair accessories box rather than my hat box. But for whatever reason, I keep it in here. Might have to change that. We'll make a decision later. Felicity's riding hat. Samantha's meat hat. Very nice crushed velvet there. Here's the lace cap from Felicity's gala gown. Oops, sorry, let me fix that ribbon. There we go. Addie's bowler. I love this thing. This was a must-have when I got Addie. I was like, I must track this down. I love this thing. And last but certainly not least at all is Addie's Sunday Best hat. That's it. That is all my hats. I obviously wish I had more. There's so many outfits on my wish list that aren't high on my priority list right now. Because I shared a video, it was one of my earlier videos, I'll put the card up over here, which was like, what are my collection goals for the year? And I talked about some of like the priorities I had in terms of adding things to my collection. And pretty much, I feel like most of the outfits that I had on my priority list don't have hats, except for Rebecca's summer outfit. Obviously had the hat and I got that, so yay. But I feel like a lot of the ones on my priority list this year don't have hats, but there are so many others that I want that have hats, especially historicals. I like any hat, really. I will certainly happily take any hat, but historical hats are definitely my biggest guilty pleasure. I did not keep track of how many hats I have. I probably should have counted those as I went. That would have been nice, right? Maybe while I'm editing, I'll add like a counter on the screen. But yeah, those are my hats. Now I have to figure out how I want to organize them, because when I look at all my soft hats, I don't think that they're actually going to fit in this box that I had pulled aside for them. And I need the big box for the hard hats, because they need the structured hats, because they need a little more space and like around them to make sure that they stay structured. So I'm gonna go figure that out and have an absolutely riveting Friday night, because this is what Friday in your late 30s looks like. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know what your favorite hat is in my collection, and what your favorite hat is of American Girl, whether you own it or not. What your dream hat to own is. Do I have a dream hat right now? I feel like any hat that I don't have yet from Rebecca's collection would probably be a dream hat, but I feel like I own most of her hats. Oh my gosh, I have one more hat. I forgot one more hat. Hold on. I can't believe I forgot this. I have Claudie's travel outfit hat. Claudie has a room, her own room in my dollhouse, and so it was displayed in there and not with all my other hats, and that is why I forgot it. But I have Claudie's traveling hat. Hello. It's next morning, Kirsten, coming at you, interjecting here to say that no, this is still not the right number. I finished filming last night. I went and I edited the video, I made a thumbnail for the video, I uploaded the video and scheduled it for this day. And then I had to take the cats down to the basement because there was a tornado potential, and I was home alone, so I needed to get the cats down all by myself, so I went down early. And while I was sitting there with the cats in the basement, I went, that's not all my hats. I completely forgot all my winter hats, because I keep a lot of my winter stuff separate, because it's only used once a year and I don't necessarily need it intermingling throughout the rest of the year. But yeah, so I'm now here to interject and show you hopefully the actual last hats in my collection, so that I can take down the video I already scheduled, re-edit it, and re-upload it. So I'm here with my morning adult beverage, aka chai latte, and I grabbed my winter accessories box that I keep, and I'm gonna open this and pour it out and go through and figure out what are hats, and then I'm going to move them into the hat box, because now that I have two, I have enough room for the winter hats to live with the rest. So let's see how bad the damage is. It can't be that bad, right? Like, it's winter stuff. It can't be that terrible. All right, so I have this little pink striped yarn hat. It's kind of more of a beret. I have no idea what this goes to. I got this in separates, but it comes with cute little matching mittens. I like to put this on Ivy. I have the dog sled outfit hat. I have Kaya's winter hood with little feathers detailing on the side. I have this purple hat that goes with like I think it's like the plum coat or something like that. I usually put this on Cecile in the winter. And let's see. Oh, I have this little winter hat. Do I have anything else? These are all muffs. Oh, yep. This little handmade puff. Little beanie with the puff. Is that actually it? Please let that actually be it. These are all mittens, muffs. So many muffs. Yes. Okay, I think that's all for the hats. And then I have two helmets from the roller blading set from the 90s. But those are helmets, not hats, so I'm not going to count them. So they don't count. And I'm not going to go get them. They don't count. So, with that, I think I'm actually done. This is how many hats I have. This many. So, like I was saying, thanks so much for being here. Please let me know what hats you want, which hats of mine you like, which hats of yours you like. And I was saying that in terms of hats that I don't have, I was just taking a quick look on AG Wiki, and actually I know exactly what hat it is. It would be Caroline's travel outfit, her travel outfit, her Spencer, and her bonnet that comes with that. That is number one on my hat priority list. Too bad it goes for like $200. Like the full outfit goes for like $200, and that's just not happening. I don't even spend that much for me in clothes. I mean, I spend way more on my doll's clothes than I ever spend on mine. I get everything on sale. But I certainly am not going to spend $200 on a doll outfit. Just not happening. Please like, comment, and subscribe should you so desire, and I will see you next time. Bye!